Today on Riffs, Beards, and Gear, we are going to check out the C9 in-ear monitors from Stelsonics. So lately I have done a lot of entry-level, budget-friendly, universal fit in-ears, in-ear monitors, and I thought I would go the other way, but with an interesting take. And the interesting take on these is the price. Now, Stelsonics were at NAMM 2019 back in January, and I was walking by the booth and they were molding people for molds, and I thought, I should probably ask. So I literally just like, hey, can I get in line and get some molds? And they were like, what? Sure, if you want. Now, for $1,500, getting a 9-driver molded in-ear set is not very common, especially in the world of in-ears. Typically, with something like a 9-driver setup, you are looking at $25, $27, upwards of $3,000 from other various companies that you can find online. And I thought it was really interesting that the cost of these particular in-ears was so inexpensive. Now, I will also note, Stelsonics makes an entire range of in-ears, which is also what caught my eye. They have in-ears starting at $250 for universal fit models. And I thought that was a really good bargain considering these are pro-grade touring level in-ear monitors, and they feel like it as well. Now, the frequency response on the C9s in particular is 18 hertz to 40 kilohertz. Now, the human ear can't even hear past like 20 kilohertz. So that is a crazy amount of frequency range if you need it. And maybe you do, I don't know. Now, enough of my yapping. I'm gonna compare these and I'm going to do a little mix versus something that I have already previously mixed. So for the song that I mixed for the Will Putney STL Tones guitar amp sim, I'm going to compare that mix that I did on my very expensive Neumann KH310 monitors, and I'm going to A and B it with the mix I do with the Stelsonic C9s to give you some kind of a reference as to what I am hearing with these versus what I am normally hearing in my treated, tuned room with my monitor setup. So let's do a comparison. Now, in the C9s, there are 8 balanced armatures and then 1 dynamic armature specifically just for the low end. That is a ton of drivers for such a small enclosed area, and the sonic quality really shows, for me at least. Now, these are a 4-way crossover, and I would describe them as very flat. I could easily mix an entire album with these confidently, and I think that really speaks volumes to the clarity in the low end and the low mids especially. You won't be getting a lot of mud, actually you won't get any mud. And the top end is not piercing, but very alive. And I didn't find any particular frequency that hyped over another. Now, lastly, with the C9s, and I believe most Stelsonic products, you will get a bevy of case goodies with all sorts of adapters and cleaning tools and extra cables. There is an extra cable if you want to use the in-ears for your phone. There's a little microphone here so you can take phone calls and plug it into your phone, and also a little cleaning cloth, and of course the soft hard shell case. It's not quite a hard shell, it's not quite a soft shell either. It's a rigid soft shell case, which I found to be nice, and you can squish it down and fit it into a tight space without worrying about crushing your in-ears. And yeah, overall, these are really great bang for the buck. I definitely recommend, if you're in the market for some in-ear monitors, definitely check out Stelsonics. The prices are really, really good. I mean, starting at $250 for pro-grade in-ear monitors is pretty crazy. All the pickable links down below in the description. You've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.